now it is going to be JonBeast starting off with the ball first. If you don't know who this kid is yet, you gotta know his name. Jonathan Marquez, 19 years old, from Hartford, Connecticut. 78,000 and change in MCS career earnings. The grand majority of that coming last year in his run of the club championships as the Steelers club champion. He said if he wins the Madden Bowl, he wants to take family on vacation. Ty, I'm not gonna lie, I think User might have been counted his family at one point. I think he's out of that vacation plan.
Yeah. User's already on that vacation, but a wise man once said, this is the star we didn't know that we wanted, but the star that we needed. JonBeast, one of the biggest personalities in Madden.
If you're tuning in for the first time, you're wondering what this Ultimate Kickoff is. A brand new format here in the Ultimate Kickoff and the entire MCS season here with these 4 MCS tentpole events. So it's a really fun format where in this Ultimate Kickoff, 1,500 points is going to go towards the winner. Those points all towards a Madden Bowl berth, the largest prize pool in Madden Bowl history. This tournament has a $150,000 prize pool with the winner taking home $40,000 and a belt. It wouldn't be Madden without a belt. As let's get to the game, it's JonBeast on offense first. Ty, I know there are a lot of JonBeast fans out there in the chat hoping to see their man John pull off the upset.
Yeah, I'm excited to see John repping Hartford, Connecticut, not too far down the street from me. And man, he really came onto the scene last year with clutch performance after clutch performance. You know, he's not the greatest offense or defensive player. He just gets the job done, right? He just knows how to win games. He brings that swagger too. You're gonna hear a lot of emotion out of him. One of the best, one of the biggest stars we have. One of the funnest guys to watch in competitive Madden.
Why is he saying that guy?
But he's going up against one of the best to ever do it. Drini Joka, he's been so good. Again, much like Henry, he was one of those players that was talked about when he was coming to that age that he could start competing, and he has lived up to the hype. 2 belt wins. And Ty, there were honestly about 2 or 3 other tournaments that he could have walked away with a belt.
Yeah, exactly. In my opinion, he's 3rd greatest Madden player of all time, which is insane because he's 22 years old, and he's not too far behind Skimbo and Problem. If he can get this other belt, which he has a great chance to do in this tournament, he's going to put himself right in that conversation. Drini, obviously, he's been to 12 EA majors. He has the most winnings out of any Madden player ever in the MCS at $384,000. Which is just absolutely insane. Of course, we talked about the 2 belts, but yeah, I mean, when it comes to competitive Madden, Drini has done it all.
On offense, JonBeast coming out there. He's got Danny Dimes with set feet lead and inside Deadeye. He's got Reggie Bush with backfield mismatch. Devin Hester has slot and outside apprentice. Roy Williams with mid and short in elite. And George Kittle out there at tight end with short and elite with 3 post-ups on the line. So again, it's the Waller versus Kittle decision. JonBeast rocking that George Kittle.
JonBeast rocking that George Kittle. Looks like he has the crosser right there, wide open.
Beam, but can't get the feet in bounds. Devin Hester flying out of bounds.
And JonBeast going, you know, he's obviously running the meta, but a little off meta in the fact that he's actually using the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. So he's audibling from the bunch offset to the bunch strong formation. And, you know, Nick, we've talked about some of the roads that these guys have had to get to this point. The road that JonBeast had, very difficult as well. He went through Mills, who we know is one of the best defensive players in the world. He went through Free the Penguins, who we know is one of the best offensive players in the world. And then he went through Ape, Intoxic Ape, who really came onto the scene last year. So 3 quality opponents he had to beat to get up to this point.
Yeah, Ape, of course, who was the runner-up in the Browns Club championship and then ended up in the Madden Bowl. So certainly somebody who you don't want to
let's go!
JonBeast, and that's picked off by Revis. On 4th down, Drini gets the stop. Drini gonna do what Drini gonna do.
Just a mistake you cannot make going up against Drini on your first drive of the game. Drini's going to capitalize that. He's going to slow the game down. He's too good to make a mistake against.
22-year-old Drini Joka from Washington, D.C. $384,000 in career earnings, 2-time belt winner, complexity gaming, and #1 in the power rankings. There's really not a whole lot you can't say glowingly about Drini Joka, as he is an absolute goon. And how about this meme he threw out there? Really throwing some shade at the esports players during photo shoots. I looked at that, and then I looked at the graphic, and I went, all right, but he ain't wrong.
He's not wrong at all. Literally every single person with their arms folded in every picture you see there, just look to the right. Every single person.
we're a serious bunch here. That's the problem. Is that everyone here is a serious bunch. Drini's first time on offense, getting the stop, and you know, I think when you look over Drini's career tie, 2-time belt winner, and he's really built that reputation as being a defense-first player. He doesn't really blow people out too often. We've seen some exceptions, but this is somebody who's going to lock you down defensively.
Yeah, he really is. He's going to lock you down defensively, and he's going to slow the game down too. And he's not going to make a lot of mistakes. That's another tip out there for the chat. When you watch Drini play, he's going to take his field goals pretty much every time he gets down to the red zone. He's not going to turn the ball over. He's not going to do too much. He's not going to wow you with his offense. He just knows how to win, uses that clock, manages the game correctly, and that's why he's had so much success.
Third down and 5 for Drini on offense. So roll out with Danny Dimes. He's looking for that cross down the field. It might have him. There's not a whole lot over there. Joey Galloway, safe possession catch for Drini. He's down to the 20-yard line.
I was about to say it was good defense from John, but his user just could not stay with that deep post route from Joey Galloway. Drini with a laser on the run. Looks like it was mesh post there. Nice post route deep down the field, and he's in business in the red zone.
Stepping back in the pocket, final game.
I got lasers.
He's got Hester.
I got lasers. Come on.
He's got lasers. He's got 6. Hester into the end zone.
Drini just makes it look easy, comes out, gets the defensive stop. 2 plays later or 3 plays later, throws an easy touchdown slant route, just waited for him to pass the defender and walks into the end zone.
7-0, a stop on the first drive, and now JonBeast. JonBeast is no stranger to adversity. He is somebody who's not afraid of the tough situations, but he's down 7-0 to a 2-time belt winner. He's got to find points on this drive.
Yeah, JonBeast no quit him. You remember the game last year versus Joke in the club championship? I mean, that was one of the craziest games we've ever seen in the MCS. Clutched it up, got the pick with about 5 seconds left, went down with about 3, kicked a field goal. Insane ending. So JonBeast definitely a guy that knows how to fight through adversity.
Second and long now for the Beast as Drini sent in the heat. Look at Drini on defense. He's running 5 acrobats, 2 unpredictables on the defensive line. That's an ability that we didn't see really at all, but there's been a lot of people talking about what unpredictable can do, especially against his inside zone run plans. It's certainly an ability. He's got it on DeMarcus Ware and on Montez Sweat.
Yeah, I think it's smart too. Get him on that defensive line. You see getting a little pressure there on John. John just kind of missing reads here, though. Had a couple things open. He's taking a little bit of too much time in the pocket, missing open guys, but it might have him over the top here to Galloway.
Beam. That's Joey G. That's Joey G. Call him Joey TD. A touchdown for the Beast named John. An absolute beamington. What time as Beast looks for the upset.
No quit in the Beast, man. He's been David before. He's taken down Goliath before. Can he do it again? Way to bounce back for JonBeast to tie this thing up.
How about that reaction from JonBeast? Absolutely no reaction whatsoever. Yep, ho-hum. I'm still in a dogfight. I can't be getting excited this early in the game.
Yeah, looking cool, calm, collected right there. Drini went, pressed the defense. And that Joey Galloway, he has been a beast all day long. Just way too much speed. Streak route behind the defense, walks into the end zone to tie it up.
And let's look at the elation. Hell yeah. Let's go.
I know, surprising. No emotion from the Beast.
I'm telling you, the Beast has been active here before his game. He's been on Twitter, he's been tweeting, he's been in the Discords. I mean, this is somebody.
The ball.
They're those guys who like to be like almost like a pitcher during a no-hitter. They like to just be isolated in their own mind. JonBeast is like, nah, I'm talking to everybody. I want all the smoke.
Yeah, I like it. He sticks to his style. That's kind of JonBeast's style. He likes to, he's very, verbal. He likes to say how he feels on social media, especially. So he's just being who he is. He ain't changing it up for nobody, and you got to respect that.
That takes us to the end of one. 7 apiece. Drini had a stop early. JonBeast with an answer to the Drini touchdown. Goes to the second quarter all tied up. You got to feel, if you're JonBeast, you're feeling good about where you stand against Drini, who is on GOAT watch. Look at that. He has almost $100,000 than the second place person in all-time career earnings. That's Michael Skidmore, the 3-time belt winner. That just shows you what Drini has been able to do. A plethora of top 2s, top 4s, and belt wins.
Number one Madden player in the world for a reason. As we see a nice sack by JonBeast. But back to Drini, I mean, look at, this is a young man who at 16 years old was basically crafted to be the guy. He was like he had like the LeBron hype around him, right? Crafted to be the guy. Fast forward a couple years, he's still only 22 years old, and he's already arguably the greatest of all time. Just what he has accomplished with the hype that was around him is absolutely insane.
No.
Oh, screamed at. It's going to be a 4th and 20 for Drini. And Drini, no surprise here, trusting his defensive skill. He's going to punt this one away.
The first punt we've seen all day. And I talked about this earlier, though. You stick to your game plan. This is who Drini is. He's not going to try to come out and pass it on 4th and 20 and go for it. He's going to punt the ball away.
Look at this tweet from the beast named John. When I get a stop in Madden 22, throwing up the Henry meme.
That is undoubtedly the Undertaker guy at WrestleMania, though. Like, we need to put them side by side, I swear. Oh, that was great stuff.
So each player now with a stop, we're back to even playing ground. It's JonBeast on offense, trying to get that ground game going. Ty, this is the game that I felt was maybe the hardest one to read. We knew how close some of the earlier games was with Clef and Canes, with Fancy and Joke, but this one I felt like could go any number of ways and it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, absolutely dialing up a beam there.
JonBeast, that's the thing about him too. He's a little bit unpredictable, right? We saw him last year how good he was, but we didn't really know what to expect from him. He's a little unpredictable, and you saw it on that kind of play there. So we're still learning about who JonBeast really is out here on the virtual gridiron.
He's in business, using that entire play clock. Is the beast named John. Looking for that corner out. Corner out's open now, but the pressure from Drini getting after it. You know, Drini, one of those guys, he's got his crew that he labs with, but he seems like somebody that gets in so many rep games against people from across the Madden community that he seems as well prepared as anybody going into every tournament.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Drini, one of the most prepared players in the world. He's just always, the thing about Drini too, he's always in practice mode. Like, most guys lab in practice mode, but Drini is constantly in there working on things, finding out the new meta and ways to adjust to it.
Over the middle. Look. Oh, he almost got that. Looking for the diving animation from Hester just outside the fingertips.
That was really close right there. Just kind of missed the post row. Oh, man, that was unfortunate for JonBeast, but he's looking good on this drive.
Back across his body. He's got Williams on second down near the first down marker. Boy, JonBeast doesn't look out of his element. It seemed like after, early last year, we wondered if he would be that newcomer in the MCS. User, your man JonBeast, who you said there's no way you're picking him. He's looking good early in this game.
Listen, cut it out. Cut it out, man.
You said it. You said it. He's got a touchdown, User. He's got the lead now, User.
Absolutely. Listen, and if anybody can beat Drini, it's the beast named John. Listen, he's not afraid of the moment. He took down Joke last year. Anybody can get it done. It's the beast named John. But listen, don't try to act like I'm over here ragging my guy. Like, he had no shot versus Drini.
What did he?
Of course not.
What is the PG version of what he texted you? What is the PG version of what he texted you when he heard you taking Drini Joker in this game?
The PG version?
I don't know if there is one.
Yeah, I mean, the best way he said, he gonna lay hands and feet on me when he see me. That's the best version.
That's the best one. That's a good translation there. I'm literally looking at the screenshot going, I don't know if there is a PG version of this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely, but Beast, man, this guy, listen, he's not afraid of playing these high-power players like Drini, these big-name players. Once again, he came out here, got locked up, Focus, kept even kill. You're wondering why, hey, why ain't he getting hyped and animated? Beast knows the job's not finished. We're not going to celebrate on one touchdown. We got to finish the job.
User, I'm curious, as somebody who has spent time with Beast and played games with Beast and seen your crew play with him, how much growth have you seen from when he was the newcomer as the Steelers Club champion last year to where he is right now here in the Ultimate Kickoff Final 8? Like, you got to think that growth is unbelievable.
Yeah, I would lie to you and say, you know, it's night and day. But let's be honest, Beast is still young. He's 19 years old. You know, we tell him to cool out, you know, and then we'll look on Twitter and he's spazzing. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be cool most of the time. But, hey, when I tell you he's really learning and maturing and growing up, you know, hanging out with the guys in the Discord, Skimbo, Dubby, Clef, you know, Bugs, everybody, Trey, they're really nurturing the young guy. And that's why you see he's not rattled, even though I don't even think that even mattered because he showed and proved last year these situations are not too big for him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what impresses me the most about John is he's just not afraid of those big moments, right? He wants to go up against anyone. He wants to make a name for himself. We saw it last year. He's just not as scared of the moment. And some of those things you can't teach, right? You just got to have that type of, you know, stuff inside of you.
I'm just wondering, Ty, maybe you can answer this. Is it just like Pittsburgh Steelers Club champions that have like Twitter fingers of death? I'm just curious because it seems like it's in the water with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Those are some Twitter goons over there.
Very good point right there. You're not lying. You're not lying.
Darren Waller with the catch for Drini. And a big play there to the 29-yard line. He'll use his final timeout.
Yeah, Drini looking good here. But, you know, and the thing with Drini, too, he started this drive running the ball, playing balanced. He's going to take his 3 here if you give it to him. But I think Drini really needs 7 right now. JonBeast has all the momentum right now. Drini's got to go down and get 7. Plenty of time here, though.
Plenty of time. Only 29 yards needed. He'll roll out with Danny Dimes. He'll throw this one away. Didn't want to risk a turnover.
Smart. And that's the type of player Drini is. Very conservative with his approach. He probably had RB right there at last second, but didn't throw it. Elects to throw it away. Live to fight another down. Plenty of time. Once again, 40 seconds. Has at least about 3-4 plays here to get in the end zone.
Can still use the middle of the field, and he will there. That's Jordan Shipley. That's one of those campus heroes. I don't know if I've seen anybody running Jordan Shipley out there.
Yeah, first person to use him with that slot apprentice ability. Brand new to the game. Campus hero. Checks it down to him on a little hitch route.
Shipley, corner route. What a down corner route. Devin Hester is money.
Oh, should have just called timeout, man. Should have called timeout. Should have called timeout. Why did I not call timeout there?
I'm looking at his roster, TD, and he's got Devin Hester at wide receiver 1, Jordan Shipley at wide receiver 2, Joey Galloway at wide receiver 3. A different wide receiver lineup for Drini.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, a little bit different there. That's Drini's game, trying to switch it up a little bit. But what a dot that was. Corner row, and a clutch moment, too. He kind of waited, let the clock tick under 20 seconds here. You're going to see just a corner route, back of the end zone, Devin Hester. And he timed it out perfectly, giving JonBeast no time left with the ball.
Danny Dimes for JonBeast, throws it left side, stays in bounds for a second, gets some extra yards, 4 ticks left on the clock. Ty, we're going to another halftime with possibly a tied game.
Are you surprised at this point? I'm not surprised at all. I love it.
See, Drini there didn't have a timeout, so he goes offsides on purpose just to make sure he gets the correct defense out there.
Just these little things that Drini does is smart. Now he can go back to the defense he wants, move his defense way back. You see him back off the coverage here because JonBeast is going to go to the end zone.
Post up, block.
Man up 3 deep, throwing everybody back there. Don't give up anything. Beast will take a shot to the end zone. It's going to be just shy of the end zone. It's picked off by Revis. Now he's got to get tackled. Now he's got to get tackled. There goes Revis outside.
Damn.
Trying to keep him in bounds. They will get the tackle, and we will go to halftime at 14 apiece. 14 apiece. We got 2 quarters to go. It is Drini starting off with the ball on offense. Ty, what a first half we had between these two. It didn't feel like either one threw a haymaker. It felt like a lot of jabs from both sides. It is anyone's ball game.
Yeah, I think that's a great analogy to put it. I mean, I was going to ask you, who do you think has the advantage? Because I honestly really don't know. You probably got to say Drini because he had the late touchdown there and he gets the ball to start the second half. But, man, this is a really even matchup so far.
Well, I got to give a big shout out. My guy, Ant Cap. It's my dude right there. One of the smartest guys in Madden. He hit me up on Discord at halftime. We were wondering why Drini running Jordan Shipley out there. Bucks theme team. Jordan Shipley gets Bucks Cap.
Oh, okay. Shout out to ANCAP.
Shout out to ANCAP.
Big things.
That's my guy.
Also want to shout out our guy RG. He's handling the social tonight. Putting some great tweets out there like the one we saw from JonBeast earlier with the Henry eyeballs. So shout out to our guy RG too.
No, we love RG here in the Madden community. Hope all is well, brother. As Drini has worked his way down the field. He's at the 36-yard line. Ty, this does seem like very similar to a lot of the earlier games. It's going to come down to who can either get a stop or who makes the first mistake.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see a really good ending here, just the way these guys have kind of been playing. Both of them on offense have been slowing the game down. We've seen more run calls in this game than we have all tournament. Both guys not doing too much. They're playing conservative styles. Nice little out route again right there to Reggie Bush. But yeah, these guys have really slowed the game down compared to all the other kind of high-scoring firework type of games we've seen today.
Ty, what have you seen defensively from sort of everybody here? I think we've seen 3-3-5, that 3-3-5 wide.
No!
That's picked off by the Beast! Buchanan with the pick. Drini can't believe he made that read. We were just about to talk about defense. Ty and JonBeast showed the defense.
Absolutely huge turnover right there. That's just a terrible read by Drini. The defender was right in front of him, had the inside leverage on the drag route that Drini tried to throw. It was a mesh concept. Bad read. JonBeast is right there. Easy interception, and now he's in control of the game.
And now he's looking deep down the field, trying to swerve that one.
Amazing.
Oh!
That is
Fancy
beautiful.
feet like Fred Astaire. Williams with the catch on the sidelines. The Beast has some momentum.
You talk about stick work. JonBeast hits him a little bit of the swerve catch, clicks on, swerves him inside, then drags the feet. What a catch. Really sticky right there from the Beast named John.
By the way, shout out to my guy Dev on Twitter, as that's a beam. That's an absolute beam. Oh, the Beast named John. JonBeast trying to become John Best. He's got a touchdown in the lead against Drini.
If you guys had any questions, any doubts, if this guy was a one-year wonder, a one-year fluke, throw that out the window. This kid is legit. He's throwing lasers. He's playing defense. The Beast is for real.
Shout out to my guy Dev on Twitter, who also flew in that Shipley gets slot apprentice. So that's another reason why he'd be out there with those Bucks chems. As one more time, that pick, acrobats going crazy. It's like an insane asylum full of circus artists.
It's been the day of acrobats and seam streaks, and JonBeast utilizes both of those right there. Nice pick on the drag route, then comes right back down the seam streak. Easy touchdown for the Beast.
Drini back on offense. Ty, mistake, nothing to say there. That wasn't a lucky pick. That was a bad read from Drini, but Drini, one of the best bounce back artists in the game of Madden. It's why he's been able to be so consistent. He doesn't let anything bother him.
No, he never lets his emotions get ahead of him. He's always cool, calm, and collected. No stress.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! Drini's going to lose the Dreamy if he keeps making throws like that. JonBeast in business. What a second half for the underdogs.
Oh, my fucking day!
One of the best lurks you will ever see. JonBeast clicks onto the defender closest by. He presses B to click onto the closest defender and clicks on, lurks it, user pick with the linebacker. That was not the guy he was controlling. He clicked onto him to user pick it, as you're going to see right here.
Devin
that guy
White
was rushing. He was rushing at the quarterback, and he clicked on to lurk it. Amazing.
And that's the emotion we have learned to love from the Beast named John. He's in business at the 25-yard line. Danny dives back to pass. He finds Roy Williams. Big hit on the left side. What a second half for the number 6 ranked in the power rankings, JonBeast.
He's coming out balling in the second half. JonBeast, he might be the king of upsets, Nick. I mean, last year, no one expected anything he did, making to the Final Four of the clubs. No, I don't think anyone picked him to beat Drini here, and he's in control of the game right now, looking amazing.
No way.
Third and 4, Galloway. Oh, Galloway to the end zone. Third quarter, call it the John quarter. 14 unanswered. He's got a Drini on the ropes. We're going to have to see some Houdini magic from Drini to come back in this one. 28-14.
Drini is not used to this position at all. He likes to play with the lead. He likes to play ahead, keep it close, slow the game down. Now Drini's going to have to get a little tempo going, really use that passing attack to try to catch up to JonBeast.
Points, turnovers into points, and here, I don't know what happened. Drini was just clicking around hoping to get somebody to make a play, and nobody did. And now Drini is thinking about what sort of game plan he's going to have to put together.
I like to call that a little bit of accidental stick work, kind of on both sides. I don't think JonBeast meant to run backwards, and Drini just kind of, all his guys ran into each other. So it worked out for the Beast, and it didn't work out for Drini. And Drini is just off his game right now. Some mistakes that we don't usually see, you know, the $300,000 man, the 2-time belt winner make.
Still plenty of time left. Minute 3 to go here in the third. Jordan Shipley motions over to the left side. A look underneath to Jordan Shipley. He'll take a big hit but pick up 8. Ty, I said it was anyone's ball game here in the second half. I'm not sure if we saw it going quite like this.
Yeah, we did not expect this at all. This is a shocker. I love the defense that John just played right there. He's cool with giving that up. Anything underneath over the middle, you are fine with giving up. And that's kind of Drini's game too, though. He wants to dink and dunk down the field. That's why this situation doesn't really suit his game, because he wants to slow the game down, dink and dunk. He doesn't have those big plays really in his arsenal.
I'm lagging.
Drini, of course, won his last belt back at Madden 19. He was the Madden 19 Bowl champion. And he's heading to the fourth quarter on the ropes. He's going to need to put together a comeback here in our fourth quarter. It's presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. JonBeast up 28-14, 2nd and 3 for Drini.
JonBeast 1 quarter away from another Final Four. I love the route combo that Drini's going to here, though. That post hitch combo with the drag underneath, but excellent defense by JonBeast. He usured everything that Drini wanted to do. That's what we call a box.
Ty, we've called just about every game that JonBeast has played here in the MCS. I don't know if I've ever seen him as locked in as we see him right now.
Yeah, I agree. No emotion at all besides that nasty user lurk, which you better show emotion on that. But besides that, he's been dialed in. I love it.
Uh-oh, that's a dangerous throw. But that's Darren Waller. And JonBeast pat the chest going, that's my bad. That could have been a pick, but Drini able to click on and make a play.
And to me, this is a little bit of maturity from JonBeast. Usually when that type of thing doesn't go his way, he gets up, he starts screaming, showing a lot of emotion. He just patted himself on the chest. He said, hey, that's on me. I got to make a play on that next time. I love to see that. A lot of maturity in John's game. He's taking this very seriously.
We saw that in the first half, Ty, when he didn't call timeout. Drini scored on the next play. He was sort of beating himself up at the end of the first half. Maybe those 2 touchdowns, they gave him the ability to be okay with a mistake or 2.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Love the route combo here from Drini. Beautiful play.
Absolute beautiful route combo. The wheel route from Reggie Bush. It ain't over yet, ladies and gentlemen, because Drini has cut this to a 7-point game, and he's going to his strength, the defense.
Yeah, there's no chance that Drini's going to go away easy. He is going to fight to the end. That's why he's been so successful in his Madden career. And that was just a phenomenal route combination that Drini just cooked up. We're going to check it out in the replay in a second here. Mesh spot was the play he called out a bunch. He actually had 2 wheel routes on both sides of the field, left and right, and he low passes the wheel route to the running back for a touchdown. Great play call.
And that's what that backfield mismatch gives you, because out of those wheel routes, you're usually matched up with linebackers, so you get better catch animations and you hold on to some of those tougher catches. But when Bush is open like that, it doesn't matter what ability you have on him. Crosser, right side, RB, looking for Williams. Feed in bounds, and another dot dialed up by the Beast.
I didn't even have an open. I didn't even have an open clip. I'm fine.
This guy, JonBeast, is about to throw for 400 yards out here. He's already thrown for
Hike
350,
it.
4 touchdowns. He's trying to go with the quick snap here.
No huddle. Now we no huddle. Get him. Tempo. No.
JonBeast isn't thinking about killing the clock here.
I don't know if I agree with this, though. He's up 7. All he needs is a field goal here. Just take some time. He's got Drini's adjustments kind of all messed up, it looks like right now, though.
That's like super cross man, it looks like. Could be wrong. Oh, there's a spider web out there of man coverage.
And he had his slot DB lined up on the opposite side. Usually you want your slot DB lined up on their slot receiver, so his defense was aligned incorrectly. But JonBeast couldn't really take advantage. But if you're JonBeast in this spot, you've got to use a lot of this clock here. 7-point game, 3 points really puts you in a great position. So use a lot of this clock, try to convert this third down.
Didn't use all the play clock there, 3rd and 5. Oh, he might have had the wheel route, but he's going to throw to Reggie Bush, pick up the first down, a little point to the screen. JonBeast has already tasted that extra 5K in his pocket.
And I think that was a better decision right there. Check it down underneath, pick up a first down. A touchdown would probably help Drini more than hurt him, and so you use more of this clock, try to get this down to the 2-minute warning if you can, and go up 10 at least. Interesting. Drini calls his timeout already. A little bit early, in my opinion, but he wants that ball back as soon as
what's your
possible.
game plan here if you're Drini, Ty? Like, are you trying to call timeout, stop clock? Are you just trying to get him into the end zone? Because, you know, being in field goal range here, JonBeast can take a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
And he's not taking a timeout here.
Yeah, I don't know what that decision Drini just did. I think he's going to try to hold these now and the 2-minute warning. But I'm confused on that timeout he called because there was still a lot of time.
2 30-second play clocks get you to like 2:15. I guess, yeah, you get a 2-minute warning when you get the ball back. If you get a stop here, which really good run defense from Drini. Yeah, but I mean, even that, like.
Yeah, I don't love that decision. I also want to say JonBeast a little bit conservative there. Didn't even try to get another first down. A little bit conservative to me, but he's going to go up 10. But Drini still has a lot of time now. So I think JonBeast should have been a little bit more aggressive, especially on that 3rd down, try to air it out.
Kick is up, and it's good. JonBeast takes a 10-point lead. Now, if you're Drini, Ty, we talk about these situations all the time. Is this a drive where you're taking 3 at your first opportunity? Again, barring a quick hit touchdown, something like that. If you get into field goal range, are you kicking your 3 ASAP?
I think you are. Drini is really excels in these type of situations. So I think Drini's going to look for a quick, big dot down the field within 1 or 2 plays, get out of bounds, save his timeouts, kick that field goal, and get on defense. With that 30-second play clock, it's obviously different than regs when you're an ultimate team. So that helps him a little bit in this situation. But Drini really usually excels in this. So look for him to go deep down the field, try to get into that field goal range early.
I could be. Nope, I'm not wrong. Ty, we had 8 players here in the Ultimate Kickoff, all 8 using Daniel Jones as their quarterback. I don't think anybody would have predicted that like 3 weeks ago. But this Daniel Jones item came out, and it has been the best quarterback.
Yeah, it has. I mean, you combine that speed with the set feet lead ability. It just makes him too good. Best card in the game right now. I'm sure, though, by the time we have the Thanksgiving event, we'll see a different quarterback out there. But for this event, he was definitely the right choice.
Going out with Jones. Look at the pressure. JonBeast getting some sheds up front. 2-minute warning, 10-point game.
Excellent defense from John. That hurts for Drini because he had 2 plays before the 2-minute warning, and he got nothing out of them. So 2 wasted plays. You lose that 2-minute warning now. JonBeast in full control.
Goes to a 3rd and 10. Motion Shipley across the field. JonBeast looking for one stop to end this one. It's Bush in the flat. Bush will pick up a first down. It looks like they'll give him the 33-yard line, but that clock is running.
Got to use tempo here. Great defense from John, keeping him inbounds. Oh, he had the post. He had the post, and that would have been close to field goal range. I think he had him.
Drini Joka, two-time belt winner. 31-21. Can Drini stave off an upset? If this result holds, the number 1 and number 2 players in the power rankings will go out in this first round. It's the final 8, but first round of our live event. And we could have, I mean, here's what's crazy. Ready for this? Ty, more than that. If this results hold, one of either JonBeast or Ice will have a chance at a belt.
Yeah, well, who would have thought JonBeast and Ice potentially in the Final Four? One of those guys gonna make it to their first final, but Drini's cooked
he might have him. He might have him. That's Joey Galloway all the way to the end zone. It ain't over yet, says the Joka man.
No quit in Drini. The kid has life. Absolutely beautiful cover 3 bomb right there. Had the streak to distract the safeties. The post comes to the weak side. He rolls out, finds Galloway, and he has life here with 2 timeouts and over a minute and 15 to go. Minute 16 to go. JonBeast really deep in thought, thinking about what he had to do. And you got to look back a little bit. Was JonBeast too conservative on his last drive? Will that come back to haunt him? Drini going to go with the onside kick as well. Oh, no, he's not. Did you see that, though? It said onside kick.
Yeah. Ty, this is where we're going to learn a lot about JonBeast. These are the toughest drives, in my opinion. When you have a lead, you have an opportunity to close it out, but you got to make the right play calls. You can't be too aggressive, throw some passes that stop the clock. You can't be too conservative. This is where we find out if JonBeast has what it takes to be a belt winner.
It's a great point. It's all about balance, but if you're JonBeast, you got to be smart. But you got to go out and get it, young man. You got to take that spot in the Final Four. You got to go out and get this first down and end this thing.
1 first down, seals it. Handoff to Bush. Lots of room up the middle. Bush, I think he's just short of the first down marker. Drini can't believe he gave up 9 on first down.
Perfect play call, though, from JonBeast. He actually disguised his play. He faked some hot routes, made a lot of adjustments at the line, utilized motion to really get Drini thinking he was going to pass, and it was just an easy inside zone handoff. Now he has such a manageable 2nd and 1, and it's going to be a fullback dive to potentially seal him a spot in the Final Four.
There's the fullback dive. Derrick Henry! First down! JonBeast is 2 wins away from a belt. Number 1 and number 2, they fall here in the final 8.
David has done it again. JonBeast has taken down Goliath for the 2nd time in 2 years. Last year it was Joke. Now it's Drini. He's going to another Final Four. The Rookie of the Year continues his streak. What an impressive performance, especially in the second half. He takes out the number 1 ranked Madden player in the world.
Jamie Lannister was known as the King Slayer. JonBeast might be known as the Belt Slayer, as he's taken down belt winners left and right. The Rookie of the Year from Madden 21, looking to become a belt winner in Madden 22. He upsets Drini here in the final 8, 31-28. What a performance from the Beast.
What a performance. He has shown he is legit. Drini leaves the room. He is speechless. JonBeast has taken out the best Madden player in the world. And we've seen now, he is no fluke. He is no one-year wonder. The Rookie of the Year is legit. He's here to stay, and he's going to the Final Four to take on Don't Care About Ice.